What's up? It's Ed here from Geek, back with another Google Ads Agency Roundtable, and I am with Nick, Mark, and Dustin. What's up, fellas?
How's it going, man?
Good.
All right. Since I'm brain dead right now and I can't even remember what we just talked about 19 seconds ago, Mark, what was the topic we're going to talk about today?
The topic that we were going to discuss today is the factors that lead to a successful Google Ads campaign, as well as perhaps we'll wrap up with how to define success for a Google Ads campaign.
All right.
Very professionally done there. That was great.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Do you like that radio voice and everything?
We got a future in this one. I like it. So we might as well start with you, Mark. What are your thoughts here?
Well, I'm going to talk mostly. I think about this from the perspective of lead generation. So not so much from the perspective of e-commerce, though it would apply. Most of this would apply, I think. I also think of it in terms of services, very short funnels, as opposed to something that might you would need to warm somebody up, and then you need to do a drip campaign. Maybe if you're selling them a financial product or something like that, or you're selling a course. I'm thinking more along the lines of services, but I think all these things still apply. It's just that it works. It's more guaranteed to work because the Google Ads campaign is much more a part of the impact on the success. Whereas if you have a long lead item or you have to build a funnel, that whole funnel has to be successful. You're really just dumping people in with the Google Ads campaign at the top of the funnel and hoping, the rest of your assets are good enough to bring them out at the bottom. Does that make any sense at all?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I always look at it as people ask me, will Google Ads work for this? And I'd start with, is it a service that people need and want to pay for? And is there search volume for it? Mm-hmm. And that's where we typically start with, does it even make sense to do that? That's how we look at the fast launch PPC niches that we have. Is there a reasonable chance that the average person can be successful running this campaign? Not the average, that the average client will see success, not that they could run the campaign, because they can't, as we've learned.
Are there actually people in the market searching for what it is that you do, and not some invention that you've made up that you've got to basically go out and define the market for?
Exactly. And then the other thing we really look at is, do you want some unicorn client? We're a plumber, but we only want this $15,000, job that comes in 3 times a year.
What's an example of that in the roofing space we always talk about?
Oh, for me, the best one is like, I want commercial roofs over 10,000 square feet. They're, 25 years old and are rubber.
Oh, that's super simple.
That's what a lot of people search for. Yeah.
Another one we talk about is the only roof replacements, roof installations, no repair work.
That's the basic one right there.
Yep.
I only want insurance leads where they have insurance and they have roof damage and are ready to replace. So you want customers. You just want me to hand you sealed deals, basically. I call them unicorns. That's what you might get, some of those.
Yeah.
But if your aim is to go after them, and my experience with clients is they will say, whether it's agencies or direct clients, they'll be like, we know we're only going to get 1 or 2 or 3 leads a month, but that's enough to keep us, it never is. A week later, they're like, how come I'm not getting any leads? Like, because we told you wouldn't get any leads. So we just don't play that. We'll go after the unicorns, but we have to have a lot of just regular old, livestock in there, regular clients in there.
Yep. Yeah, we have the same thing in the junk removal space. Guys will say they want larger jobs, they want clean out, hoarding clean out, office clean out. And I try to push against that. The majority of the search volume is going to come from 3 ad groups that have the word junk removal in them. And you might get 10 impressions a month on a hoarding cleanout. And the reality is it's few and far between. That's an SEO play and a video play, not a Google Ads play. So we deal with that a lot.